It's a mini art haul. Let's go. Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we've got a mini art haul. Let's get into it. So on top we've got a new water brush by Steadtler and a pack of 3 Arteza sketchbooks. I'm so excited, and off camera they've had a big hug from me. I've never used these kind of sketchbooks before. I was disappointed, as you might remember, from my first purchase of Arteza sketchbooks. I have a feeling they've changed since this purchase. So when I opened these off camera, these are like incredibly chunky. Look at them. They're spiral bound, and it's red, not black. You know, normally when you buy spiral bound sketchbooks, it's all black and normal. This, Arteza have put thought into it, and they have red spirals. You've got 60 sheets, so that means you can use both sides of the paper, which gives you, double the amount. So it's mixed media, premium quality, and each sheet is 180 GSM, and the size is A5, as in 14.8 centimeters by 21 centimeters, or 5.8 inches by 8.3 inches. I have already been testing this off camera because, as I say, I wasn't that happy originally. I didn't do the first page or this because I thought we'd do that at a later date together. But what I did do, I was testing my, I have some chocolates, little chocolate squares, and so with this watercolor tin, I was practicing with my old water brush, and I was practicing with lots of different products to see how they get on. And I noticed the Colorase pencil is slightly water soluble, and the watercolors go on fine. Markers, permanent pens, gouache, gel pens, biros, they all work really brilliantly on here. It's got a slight texture on one side, which is lovely, and then the other side is smooth, So I did this portrait. So basically these sketchbooks arrived on August the 5th. And on the same day, I was testing it all out doing 3 pages. And you'll see this on my Instagram as a bonus portrait post. But I thought today we would take a look and unwrap the water brush and colour them in with the watercolours and the brush. I mean, I have been blown away actually at the quality of the paper in the Arteza sketchbooks, because, as I say, I went for them because I needed new sketchbooks. They come in a pack of 3, and I paid $15.99 for the pack of 3. That equals out at €3.33 per sketchbook. That is an amazing bargain. So I was thinking, I hope I'm not going to be disappointed like last time. Anyway, what I've got is a pipette here full of clean bottled water, and I'm just going to put it in to here. So there we have it. I don't know if you can see that on camera. So this is a fine point, so it's thin, because I like working with fine point water brushes. Next time I will get my koi ones, but I thought this was like temporary. It's like just under €5. It was like €4 something. So I thought, again, that's a bargain. But I'm blown away with these Arteza sketchbooks. The quality is so much better. I think they've had a change since I last purchased products, because I've noticed on French Amazon they've had a price drop. Most of their stuff on French Amazon was way too expensive, I felt, for the quality that we were getting. So since then, they have been obviously thinking the same. And let me just say this brush. Maybe we have to get it going a bit and squeeze it to get it down to, here we go, we've got water coming out now. So basically the prices have dropped on French Amazon, and I feel that the price now connects with the quality. But actually I would be okay with spending $8.99 per sketchbook here, simply because I like the quality. You really can use a lot of different products in it, and you can feel it's just a nice surface. For it's not peeling. The surface is intact. You know, it's not watercolor paper. It's mixed media, remember. So you can get away with using lots of different products on it. But you can't treat it just like a watercolor paper, doing lots of layers and all the rest of it, because you might get some surface deterioration. But that would happen with any mixed media paper. So far, this paintbrush is quite good, actually. I've only had to squeeze it once, and then normally what would happen with the water brushes is that you squeeze it once, and then the motion of the brush keeps the water flowing down. That's what would happen with my Koi water brush by Secura. Now we'll have some of this green. Over here, I think. Doesn't that look so lovely? These are summer lollipops, or ice lollies, depending on where you are in the world. I must remember to tell you guys, I mean, I am originally from the United Kingdom, and so how I talk and what I say is going to be sometimes confusing, because, for example, I hit a misunderstanding recently with one of my lovely followers on Instagram. I was saying I will post like the letter, for example, to you at a later date, and they were thinking I meant I was going to post it on Instagram, like, you know, publicly. They didn't realize when I say the word post, I mean mail, and I didn't realize the confusion either. So there's lots of learning curves. I didn't realize, you know, American language and English language is so very different. I'm used to language being like in France, difficult, and you have to be incredibly precise. So that was a fun fact about America and English language. So getting on with this, I think this watermelon is actually pinky, isn't it, inside? I don't eat watermelon. I'm not keen. And also, I really don't see the point of a watermelon. Because there's no taste to it. I've tried them, I'm not keen. Here we are, and we'll put some green in at the back here. So overall, so far, I'm really liking everything I've purchased, which is really shocking. Because I really wasn't expecting. All I knew is I needed sketchbooks, and I am prolific, as in I get through a lot of paper, a lot of paint, a lot of everything. Particularly if I like the products, and I can have a bit of a downer and not produce much if what I've purchased is not like good enough, or it disappoints me, etc, etc. So this has already inspired me, as you saw. Like we got it in the afternoon in the mail, and I'd already filled 3 pages that day. So I'm really, really, really happy with these Arteza sketchbooks. So thank you very much, Arteza, for obviously, you must have changed the format or something. The paper quality is much better. Perhaps it's always been the same in these sketchbooks, but I've never tried. I don't know. But your prices are much better on the French Amazon. So that's that. The only thing I would say is that with French Amazon, they were not delivered in a like a bubble bag, or what would you say in America? A bubble mailer? Basically a bubble wrapped envelope. And it did, or a box, it didn't come in any of that. They come shrink wrapped from the manufacturer, but then Amazon put them, for French Amazon, just put it in a brown floppy kind of envelope, an envelope bag thing. It had no protection or anything. So these are cardboard backed, quite solid, much thicker than I was expecting, cardboard backed. But every corner has been damaged and dented because they were forced into the bag and then shoved in the, post box. So that was a shame. I suspected if I'd ordered them direct from American Amazon, they would come in a bubble wrap bag because pencils do. So that's my only disappointment. I think in France we're really trying to be economical and save the planet and all the rest of it, but by doing so, products are getting slightly damaged in transport. I'll put some of this Daniel Smith kind of greyish black on here for the seeds. There we are. And put some brown, I think. Just squeeze a little more with the brush to get a little bit more water out, because we're going to do the handle here. It's nice having a new water brush, I have to say, because they are very helpful for when I'm at my other location. We're going to go in a time lapse now, guys. Okay guys, so we are finished. What do you guys think? This design was inspired by Pinterest images I saw. I thought it looked very summery and lots of melty ice cream. Well, I added the melty bits. I didn't see that on the reference. And I thought it looked summery. And I like this brush. It hasn't been leaking and it's good for detail and doesn't flood everywhere. So I'm pleased with everything so far. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm going to see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.